Je me demande quand même si je vais vraiment lui redonner des thunes à ce type. Hein. Hop là. Au pire, Old Way, on hurle dans le chat. Ah, mais c'est chiant quand même. La neige fond dans cette brouette. Ah non, il a écrit nique la police. C'est pas très distingué ça, dis donc. Rentrez chez vous, sale poulet. Le nom de la rue est illisible. C'est vrai que c'est pas très gentil. Hein.
The RCM in Martinez.
Si j'appuie là, ça fait un truc ou pas?
What can I help you with?
Vous avez l'air surprise.
See a lot of police around here. That's all.
The place looks the part. There's graffitio everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unregulated.
Quelle question à vous poser?
What can I help you with?
Oh, cette histoire de nique la police là.
Excuse me?
Il y a écrit nique la police sur le panneau.
Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Et l'autre panneau là, rentrez chez vous, sale poulet. Qui sont les poulets en question?
Know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
No need to worry, we are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Il vous est qui?
I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Vous me cachez quelque chose.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
Oui, que faites-vous ici? Vous travaillez sur quoi?
A greenhouse in the yard there?
Ah, j'espère dessus l'épaule.
I've been trying to get some work done.
Mais,
As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss, we are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
j'ai besoin d'indications.
Street signs messed up? Okay. What do you need?
Ok, où suis-je?
Do you mean?
Moi juste où je me trouve.
Yes, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
Super, c'est quoi tout au nord?
The pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Pier? Buildings? Apartments? You should explore. Maybe scale a wall.
Noté, y'a quoi à l'est?
The gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I
Ces
should
épaules.
follow the local politics. A fleet store too.
Vite, y'a quoi au sud?
Shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
Y'a quoi de l'autre côté du canal?
Coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Alors, y'a quoi à l'ouest?
Water? No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Ça sera tout.
No problem.
Dans un peu de terre de sa joue.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Of course.
Doit filer.
I won't hold you back.
J'ai le front avec son gant jaune
If
canari.
there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Bien sûr, je peux emprunter vos gants?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Elle vous tend les gants en latex sans rechigner.
She must be very diligent about the glove use, because her hands are clean and delicate.
Merci. Tiens. Les gants. Oh, c'est magnifique. Là, j'ai un pass de Docker. Docker? Docker. Bon, allons voir ce cadavre. Ah, attendez. Non, on va d'abord voir le cadavre ou tout de suite la radio? Non, tout de suite la radio, peut-être. Non, le cadavre. La radio, le cadavre. La radio, le mec.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel traveler.
Et remercie la Mimo en accélérant le tempo. La loi, c'est moi.
Sure are, my man.
Je continue à écouter.
From another planet. Hey there.
C'est tout? C'est celui-là. Il joue le concert. Parce qu'au juste là.
Yeah, my man.
L'espace d'un geste de la main pour vous indiquer la horde de camions.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
Mhm.
It's a trip
Tommy
for
Loom.
the ages. Harbor gates up the
My
street
man.
shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Tommy le home quoi.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Combien de temps que vous êtes ici?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Pas tout à fait pigé ce que vous venez de me dire.
Imagine, it's been a whole week already.
Et can-t-il?
So tell me, what do you need?
Parlez-moi de cette grève.
Whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Ah, je ferais peut-être mieux de faire la grève moi aussi.
You should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
Je connais pas ma mère, mais je serais prêt à me soulever contre elle pour défendre mes droits.
Okay, but do continue. You were asking about the strike?
Que veut le syndicat?
Wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Dit-il en prenant une note. À votre avis, que veut l'entreprise?
That money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Tching. T'as autre chose à me dire?
Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
Non.
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Avoir un sourire gêné. Pourquoi vous restez ici?
Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Toute la route vers l'horizon, une lueur indescriptible dans ses yeux.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Très faible empathie. Qu'est-ce que je lis dans ses yeux? Bon. Sinon, qu'est-ce que vous transportez?
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Je vois, mais qu'est-ce que vous transportez en vrai?
Get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Votre véhicule là derrière vous?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Ouais, ça le fait carrément.
For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Laurent Bird somehow.
Tu peux pas me faire cadeau d'un petit survêt là?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Illégal donc.
Unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Noté.
The man
Autre question.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Vous avez quelque chose à propos du pendu là derrière l'hôtel?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Vous faites.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries. And the
Qu'est-ce que vous racontez?
violent chauffeurs. Nothing. I'm just messing with you, man.
T'as des clopes?
Nope. Don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse.
Hey, isn't he, like, smoking right now?
Ah si,
The smell is in the air.
un gros mytho. Mais c'est certain. Mais en ce moment même.
But this is my last one. And it's a bad habit. You should quit before both of us have lung cancer.
J'ai vraiment apprécié la discussion. Je vais au revoir en tapotant de dos au niveau de la tempe. On va voir le cadavre. D'abord j'appelle. Cadavre, j'appelle. Cadavre, j'appelle. Cadavre. J'ai mis des gants, cadavre. Oh. Il y a des poulets à l'intérieur, vous pouvez les ramasser si vous avez un sac. J'ai pas de sac. Rue Saint-Ghislaine 8B. C'est clos.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all
Oh,
the companies
secours.
in East Delta Commerce Center.
Ouin, ouin, ouin. Club de boxe tout de suite.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
Ben, Orlando Coiffure.
Ring the doorbell, but no one answers
Service fenêtre 24 heures.
the doorbell. Try again. You didn't press it hard enough.
Rappuie.
Thank you for calling the 24-hour window company. This is an automated message. Are you experiencing a window-related emergency? During non-business hours, please call 00725 477 651. The streets are mean, but we're always there for you.
Kim, on a un problème urgent ou pas?
Not a window-related one.
12
Okay.
name cards on the call box read,
Atelier d'Emma.
wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No
La
one
taxiderme Fabron. La partie a été brûlée.
looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't.
Voilà où le principal bâtiment A.
Key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Disait Sakuno, c'est la police madame, veuillez ouvrir la porte.
Sorry, officer, I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
a single beep in
Les gens sont cons ou quoi?
line has gone dead.
Sleep.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. You can almost hear them breathe.
Ah oui, quelqu'un?
Yes, hello. This is Tracy Peniel Electric.
Cette femme vous répond tremblotante et fluette à cause de la friture.
Have you come to place an order?
Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
Oui, je souhaite passer une commande.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Non, pardon.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster.
Oula.
She must be mistaking you for someone else.
Qui êtes-vous? Où êtes-vous?
Michelle, just please.
Ouh là là, elle s'interrompt et vous l'entendez respirer bruyamment, une sorte de grésillement primitif. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je le sens pas. 2 secondes. Comment je sauvegarde? Alerte. Alerte parce que j'ai un mauvais souvenir d'un... On va sauvegarder là? Menu principal. Sauvegarder. On va sauvegarder. Ah non, mais en fait, désolé pour le spoil, mais j'ai un souvenir d'un moment, j'appelle au téléphone et je perds. Donc,
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
une seconde, de quoi peut-vous parler? Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait?
Ever since I came to live here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Écoutez, je vais raccrocher.
Sounds like she's about to cry.
Hop. Accroche.
Press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
J'ai pas osé, j'ai eu peur de perdre. Je pouvais pas sauvegarder en plus. Ah mais il y avait les autosaves. Ah ouais non mais elle date de il y a longtemps l'autosave. 22h30. Ah oui non. Oui bah non. Hein. Panic-Man. Ah non mais je te jure, là, parce qu'une fois j'étais au téléphone, il y avait une dame qui parlait aussi comme ça, et elle m'a annoncé des trucs, et en fait il y a un truc derrière l'histoire.
Matrix.
On peut le faire, hein. Attends, je réessaye la volonté.
No.
Ah, c'est un échec.
Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Dommage. Forteresse accident.
No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Avec Ice City.
Silence. No one answers.
Hall principal B.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell.
Flipper de la Delta Est.
Silence.
Et bordel, y a personne, aucune étiquette.
Looks new, but
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Bon, bah oui, j'ai eu peur. J'ai quand même eu peur.
see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Ah, j'ai que 28. Quel genre de véhicule a pu traverser ça?
Say, your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hang-up
Pourquoi je regarde ça?
habit. You look. This isn't case related. You think?
Ok, je reconstitue le mouvement. Pas.
No.
Okay.
These tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Attention, le cadavre, c'est maintenant. L'odeur de viande pourrie et de lait caillé pénètre vos narines. Un être humain se décompose. Gel pour gamin est un peu brûlante mais utilisable. Pour enfant ne supporterait pas le poids d'un homme adulte. Allez Kuno, défonce-le! Tiens, essaie de faire pousser des plantes dans la serre. Une. Magnésium. Le mécanisme de ce treuil s'oxyde depuis des années.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's
Parce que je regarde ce
a
matériel.
door
Matériaux.
behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Ah. Écartez les panneaux.
You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Allons investigate alors. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette merde? C'est une. Un plateau en argent avec des traces de poudre jaune pâle.
Still my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Ah bah si c'est des amphètes.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Quelqu'un a consommé de la drogue ici, peut-être que la police devrait s'en occuper.
Not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However,
J'ai une idée, j'ai plus d'idée. Comment ça? Il montre l'échelle dans le coin.
Ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Parfait. Dégagez ou prenez une branlée. Tête de cochon séché, elle a l'air momifiée. Le meilleur jeu. Un tube vide de magnésiolam. Un complément alimentaire à base de magnésium. Là-bas, je vais au port. Pas tout de suite. Bonsoir. Normalement, tu peux participer aussi, mais j'ai pas compris comment. Tu peux faire les choix et tout. Avec l'intégration Twitch. Mais je crois que ça marche pas. J'ai pas compris comment ça fonctionnait. Tranquille.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Genre de bottes.
There's boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Paf, lieutenant, des empreintes de boîte de travail.
Noted.
Non, dégaine son petit calepin. Projection analytique. Morale critique. Soignez-vous immédiatement.
What do you think you are? A super detective?
À ce point.
You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerging.
C'est dangereux, hein.
for the time being.
Et mourir parce que j'ai pas réussi à regarder les empreintes de pas. Ils la queue, couillon, ils la queue là. Attends. Off. La lettre R est ornée d'une couronne. Sur le rebord du dessus, il est écrit A light above. Je peux t'en dire.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags.
Je suis en train de regarder la benne à ordures. Une simple benne.
A trash container? There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
Comment on ouvre ce verrou?
Try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Où?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Non, mais le pied de biche. Le pied de biche, je sais bien. T'inquiète, gamin, vas-y, continue. Continue donc, gamin. Balance des cailloux sous le cadavre, t'as raison.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
J'ouvre la porte.
Cabin. You are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of
Ouais, la musique est cool. Hein.
fuel oil
Elle rentre dans la tête. Hein.
washes over you.
Et la boîte à outils rétractable.
Slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Je peux tout prendre.
Bar feels nice and cold in your hand.
Prends le pied de biche.
They're useful for opening all sorts of doors, and the
Prends
handle
la pince coupante.
and sleek. You can do good work with these. Cut
Je prends la lampe électrique.
weather lets you see things in the dark. The pull-out toolbox
Merde.
slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Tapoter la jauge de préchauffage du carburant.
On the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
Ouais, les doigts le long d'un levier de
The white
conduite.
suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
Où étais-tu? Mais non, mais pourquoi?
At the bottom of the sea.
Fond de la mer.
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all. It's right in front of you. Well kept.
Je vais
Why
mourir.
did it say that?
Pas assez de morale. Lâche tout.
The handle is pulled back. In the cabin.
Je m'en vais, je m'en vais. Je parle plus aux gens. Je vais aller trifouiller du cadavre et puis c'est tout quoi. On va faire hein. Là, je touche une voiture, je perds de la santé mentale, j'appuie une sonnette, je perds de la santé mentale. Écoutez la nouvelle chanson de Winter Zuko, pas du tout. J'ai vu que c'était sorti mais non, j'ai écouté le nouveau Gorillaz. Il y a presque rien à voir. On compte. Regarde rapide.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says
Oh mais je suis nul en physique.
rags. Force time
Moi je croyais que j'étais fort en physique.
You've jammed the
J'ai
primer
que 3.
under the lid, but it just isn't
Non
bent.
mais c'est quoi ce métal saloperie de merde?
Metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but not
Rappelle la benne ordure du pied. Aïe.
unsatisfying, hurtful. You hear
Le
a
pire flic.
sound, but not quite hollow.
Et Eurodance, faudrait que j'écoute.
Seems to be full.
Impossible à ouvrir avec le pied de biche.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not.
Oui d'accord, on fera ça, bordel de merde.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
T'approches d'un pas moi.
I need to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Je vais juste vous poser des questions.
Away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Gamine, parle-moi.
Was the case they gave me.
Elle a presque disparu derrière la clôture. Seule la pointe de son chapeau dépasse. Bon sac à merde.
Kuno's got this.
Le garçon que j'ai des pierres au cadavre ne va pas avoir plus de 12 ans.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Au-moi de l'autre info derrière la clôture. Je veux te parler une minute.
Talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Le problème c'est que je lui avais pété le bras.
That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Laissez tomber.
Kuno's riding at sea.
Il a la sueur de son front et lance un autre caillou.
Kuno? You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Et on fait quoi?
Shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
Quel terrain?
See.
Et gros, j'ai des questions à te poser.
Detain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid
Insupportable.
hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Oh, j'ai trouvé ta cabane.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
Faut vraiment écarter les panneaux, Kuno.
Then what? You fucking there? You fucking Kuno's kingdom.
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno.
J'ai trouvé une plaque couverte de restes de poudre. Tu sais ce que c'est par hasard?
Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam.
Kuno, il est totalement taré.
Fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Quoi cette tête de porc?
That. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
J'aime. Sympa la tête de cochon, j'ai bien aimé. Mais j'ai une tête. Moi j'ai une tête de poulet, celle-ci. C'est de la merde.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Pourquoi t'as un tube de méniazolam, Kuno?
Vitamin pig? Don't you know anything?
J'avoue, il a vraiment. Ouais, vraiment, Kuno, pas simple. Hein. Il vous regarde comme si vous veniez de montrer le soleil et lui demander ce que c'était. Ok, Osef. C'est du magnésium, pas vrai?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
Ton char, c'est juste un peu de magnésium, pas besoin de le mystifier.
And this pig, it completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Chou-chou? Il vous regarde les yeux exorbités.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Est-ce qu'il est possible de rentrer dans le port depuis le toit?
Fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
C'est tout? Fastoche.
Not for you, pig. Kuno can't wait to see you get all scared and shit your pants.
Et un sup.
Kuno can't wait to see you shit your fat pants.
That's all there is.
C'est tous cons ou quoi?
Don't be a pansy. Just
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
J'ai l'impression que tu rates beaucoup de G. Ah, regarde-moi ça. Regarde-moi ces stats là de champion. T'en penses? Vite, n'est-ce pas? C'est grand A. Alors. Sujet du crime.
Pig, this is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
T'as déjà grimpé sur l'échelle? Monter l'échelle dans l'arbre.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
Et oui, un en psyché. C'est beau, hein? D'après toi, il est donc impossible de grimper sur cette échelle.
Kuno, no. Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Kuno knows the ladder is unclimbable. The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans la serre là-bas?
That's Gardner used to work there.
Ah si vite, la jardinière travaillait ici?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
Tu veux parler de la jeune femme à côté du... Ah, cette jardinière là?
Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Regarde dans les yeux, hoche la tête comme pour approuver ses propres paroles.
Her.
En train de penser à cette benne à ordures là.
Wondering about Kuno's shit, pig.
L'objet important a peut-être été planqué là-dedans. Il se peut même qu'il y ait une piste.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Why the fuck are you telling this shit to Kuno? Yeah,
Autre
whatever.
chose.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Tu sais à propos du corps?
Pig, what's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Tu sais comment le cadavre s'est retrouvé là-haut?
Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
Donc t'as rien vu.
Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Ok, t'étais où?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesco.
Regarde autour d'une... Enfin, il invente une histoire.
Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Où Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
T'as vu quelqu'un de louche dans le coin?
Pig sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Est-ce que tu connais son identité?
Fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He could have just said he doesn't know.
Faut simplement dire que t'en sais rien.
No shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Alors plus tard.
Testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Et Kuno.
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
Alors tu parles de toi à la troisième personne?
Are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Complètement con. Hein.
He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
La créature derrière la clôture s'est mis à hurler, tel une alarme incendie.
It's got Kuno. Help! Rape!
Le cri est de plus en plus strident alors que les enfants se tournent en direction des fenêtres surplombant la cour. Que l'enfant.
He's got the Kuno help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
C'est à toi de répondre aux questions.
Sticking his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno. His dick is out. You're afraid.
Pigs in hurting Kuno! Somebody, please!
Le vent porte le message dans tout Martinez.
In the bud, before it gets completely out of hand. Right on his cheek. Just a light tap. To scare him a little. It won't kill him.
Le faire taire.
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling. Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
What?
Je pense que désormais on peut avoir une conversation normale, n'est-ce pas Kuno?
This is very far from normal police conduct. Get yourself together.
Okay, pig.
N'avoir plus son sourire démoniaque. Il a eu comme un déclic. Le coup de poing l'a calmé.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
Déclare-t-il avec fierté.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
Jamais j'y... Et tu me respectes à présent?
Pig. That's not.
A little. But don't expect anything to.
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno. Fuck his fat ass.
The fuck about it? Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno,
He could have just said he doesn't know.
yeah, it's fucking okay. Gotta have a gimp for rock.
Don't ask the pigs for permission.
Donc tu vois rien de nouveau en fait.
You're testing.
Même si je lui ai mis une patate.
Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it? Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig. Of course you do, fuckface. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Mais ça n'a servi à rien alors.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it.
Non mais Kuno quoi, mais va dans la benne quoi.
You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
Kunator.
Are you okay, Kuno?
Elle inquiète. Kunator la rend confuse.
Went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, pig mice.
Ah, je me casse.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of the magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels.
Eh bien que l'alcool n'avait rien à voir avec la choucroute. Il y a d'autres trucs d'ailleurs.
The other things. Long live the other things. Made you strong as an ox, they have.
Donc une carence en magnésium.
And it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your blood.
Donc je m'enfile du magnésium par tous les trous?
Mag it sideways? What are you talking about? You need to mag it up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
Si je comprends bien, je dois devenir une forme de vie basée sur le magnésium.
Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system. Just remember, it's not the alcohol. Buy more of that too. Alcohol is not the problem. And it's certainly not the dextroamphetamine. Nor smoking for 40 years. It's the lack of magnesium and excess of coffee. You should stop drinking coffee. It wreaks havoc on your gastrointestinal system.
Donc nous avons forme de vie basée sur le magnésium. Bonus d'interrogation temporaire, -1 en frisson, aucun tremblement. L'ennemi qui est les êtres humains. Et la solution, ça fera quoi? Ça fera pas. J'intériorise. Combien de temps? 1h15 minutes. Let's go. Bon. Le cadavre donc. Allons-y.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Je tourne les talons. Je peux d'abord sauvegarder. C'est ça. Ah, ok. Mais attends. Ah non. Ah, aide. Ah oui, d'accord. Ok, let's go, le cadavre.
Looks at you. You seem to be holding your
Baissez les yeux.
belt. Twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Bon sang, c'est quoi? Pourquoi ça pue autant?
It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Ah, j'ai pas le choix.
The
3%, c'est 100%.
repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
J'essaie de m'éclipser. Et non. La galette. Oh, joli.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of
C'est
shit.
beau mélange. Putain de macabé. Merci.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Ok, on va trouver de l'ammoniac.
The gardener mentioned she used salts for the smell.
Indique la place d'un haut chandette.
She doesn't have any. There might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Très bien. Hein? Cassé? Casser le jeu? Bon. On va lui demander les clés et puis on va aller chercher le mouchoir alors. Pas le mouchoir, l'ammoniac.
Hello again, officer.
C'est toujours vos selles, je peux en avoir besoin.
I'm done with them.
Un petit cachet de sa poche et vous l'attend.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Pas de soucis. Yes, il pleut. Je peux pas utiliser comme ça, d'accord. Viande rapide. On est reparti.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse.
Attends. Ah, j'ai un objet de quête. Et pourquoi ça marche pas alors?
There he still is, looking. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination
Ah merde, c'est encore pire.
your ducts. The second time,
Ah, le vomi.
so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks.
Bah super l'idée de l'ammoniaque. GG Kim. Double galette. Cracher, ne rien dire.
Okay, officer?
Pensez le lieutenant tapoter dans votre dos. En rythme avec
You're
force.
facing typhoid here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
De toute façon, moi j'ai trop la gerbe.
This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help
Il retire la main de votre dos, il vous regarde droit dans les yeux.
to get your shit together.
Je me prends déjà parfaitement en main.
It's not, officer.
Non.
You will get your shit together.
For a moment, the hanged man appears to smile. His lips are red, like a clown's.
Bitch fight, see? Bitches.
Bitches about to kill each other, I think.
We should go and do something else. Give it half an hour. Then come back when you've gotten your act together.
Merde, comment je fais? Ah oui, d'accord. Compresseur volumétrique de merde. Super. Bon bah on va aller chercher la clé là.
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying to accomplish?
Ah oui, c'est vrai que j'ai fui.
You understand you still owe me money.
Damn, you're
J'avais oublié.
we got away.
Alors on a quelque chose pour la peine?
The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away. Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
Du coup, tout est cool entre nous.
Entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here.
Ben à ordure. À vous?
Belongs to the whirling in rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Je me demande ce que c'est que cette impression.
And find out.
On a besoin de ces clés.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Le lieutenant, pardon, se fait abrupt et direct.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
J'ai vu quelque chose de Rolling Gate, une chose dont il faut que je vous parle.
Thing.
J'ai vu un panneau indiquant le réfectoire réservé au syndicat.
The whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
La tête avec des dents.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
C'est un signe de tête éloquent.
We
Comment on
don't.
peut les trouver?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Je vais vous demander autre chose.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Another thing. Great. Yes.
Hmm. Je vais faire un karaoké.
Absolutely out of the...
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Ça me va.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Aucune idée.
You've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Fort loin?
Time or space?
Les deux.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Je pourrais essayer de retrouver où je vis. Trouver la rue exacte, le numéro exact du bâtiment.
Try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Retour solitaire à la maison. Le bordel. Allons ouvrir la veine. Ressonner.
An old call box with a make. This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply... Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Just
C'est que ça.
a warning from some part of you.
L'eau, le couvercle.
Rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Masser les haillons.
Threadbare kitchen towels. Something catches your eye.
Masser le jean.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. Are these the victim's clothes? The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver. These clothes could not have been in contact with the deceased for more than 2 days after his death.
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Dans sa poche, un sac en plastique noir marqué d'un mot preuve. Mets le pantalon dans le sac.
Blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
Regarde dans la veine à ordures.
it's missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Ah, ça de plus près.
A long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Mets la chemise dans le
A
sac.
military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
Torchon usé, un bug et rien de plus.
We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Ah, il faut demander à ces gamins.
What's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
pensez que quelqu'un est au bowling pour être impliqué?
All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and this establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Plonge un peu plus profondément.
Falls into pieces in your hands. Baptiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Le mug, je me le garde aussi.
Pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Ramasse.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Not just any man's. This dense cursive, it's yours.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
Non,
Yes.
impossible.
Look, this plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
Misérable bout de papier collé à la
If you
planche.
don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Je crois que j'avais plus envie d'être flic alors que je les ai balancés.
Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
J'en sais rien, on dirait un ordre, personne m'en donne.
Yes, you are what we call a badass, aren't you? Tell me, does your badass see more in there, or are we done here?
Non, en jetant un œil aux ordures.
Yes, and it would also be appropriate to start taking notes on the case. It's what cops do.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Très bien. Interagir avec tasse.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
Pas mal de choses à dire dessus.
Boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Que c'est utile. En dénonçant, je pourrais gagner en crédibilité politique pour masquer mon comportement illicite.
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go for it. But if you want to earn real dough, finish the case and start getting paid again.
Bien, j'interagis avec mon dossier.
It's the legend found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Autre chose?
It's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Inspecter le papier toilette.
Just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
C'est de l'essuie-tout, ça se ressemble beaucoup.
It to be kitchen tissue. It can be kitchen tissue. It's not though. It's toilet paper.
La retire.
Still wet. The toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila. The ledger now looks
Voilà.
marvelly.
Appelle le PQ. J'ai up pendant le vent du PQ. C'est pas beau ça? C'était la pince.
Aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together.
Caressons la tige d'aluminium.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. It looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Eh mon petit Kim, c'est quoi ça?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Comment je peux le lire?
Capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Comme quoi par
All
exemple?
RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Très bien.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Plutôt merci.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Sentir le registre.
Stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose.
Ça sent bon.
Now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called
Oui, bien sûr.
Screet,
Les soupeurs.
Axle, or something.
Les
At
croûteurs.
some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
De quelle chiotte s'agit-il?
But when I said the smell of the upstairs bathroom was so rank, they should have sent a poet to describe it.
Est-ce qu'un poète aurait dit généreusement saupoudré d'un zeste de citron de produits à chiottes?
Yes, it is. Among many other things. This cleaning tablet is used by the whirling in rags. Perhaps that's where the ledger was dropped in the toilet. By you.
Ouais, tu voulais du lore de perso, bah en voilà. Hein. On a plein là. Hein. Examiner le porte-bloc.
Dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded.
Oh non, pas les soupeurs. Ah bah si, hein.
Four-size board.
Pas moi, hein, c'est Disco Elysium.
Your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters RCM.
Secoue le registre.
It rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside? Light, made of paper or cardboard? Or dried flowers, perhaps? The
Regardez à l'intérieur.
shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
Moi, je pourrais l'ouvrir.
Hands. You four-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Super. Merde. Mais attends, j'ai un point. Je vais améliorer mon niveau d'art dramatique. Yes. 7 en affinité mécanique, 7 en sang-froid. Ah, c'est beau. Monter, voilà. Test de l'homme, quoi. On est ça, hein. Sauvegarde. Pourquoi je vais sauvegarder?
Volumetric
Ah.
compressor.
Cool. Je vais pouvoir arrêter de bégère.
Bizarre scientific news
Bonus,
from River
endurance.
today, where a police officer's shit has been observed.
Le perso du cul. Ah bah oui, bah écoute. Hein. Pas choisi, hein. J'ai peu choisi, on va dire. Interagis.
It's the ledger you found in the trash,
Ouvrir le compartiment secret du porte-bloc.
with the permeables drawer inside.
C'est réussi. Les deux côtés du bloc ont l'air d'avoir été décalés.
Slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee,
Non, en suggestion, j'ai 0. Ah, j'avoue. Ça doit servir à rien, je pense. Tranquille.
the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know,
Ouvrir le tiroir.
resistance or sound. The two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
Et qui est à l'intérieur?
Stubs and a handmade postcard.
Tire-toi plutôt une balle, connard. Waouh. Prendre les talons de billets.
Octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too.
Prendre la carte.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Oui.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile. You think, although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Une question. Si je continue, je vais décéder? J'ai comme un doute là. Non, t'inquiète.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Attends.
There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
J'ai lu une lettre et ça m'a buté.